Minecraft. Ask your doctor. I did. I went to the doctor yesterday because I've been having some stomach trouble lately. My advice to all you young people out there is never get old. Today, we are going to be going back to the Minecraft Iron Man Kurt challenge, which I've put off for far too long. But then I guess two things. One, UHC10 has been going on, and it's been super exciting, and I've enjoyed watching Kurt. Although, I guess I won't do any spoilers for the moment. I may have some spoilers later in the episode, but definitely check that out if you haven't seen it already. There are 5 episodes in so far. But then in a recent Farlands or Bust, Kurt mentioned me, and I figured I should definitely come back to this series since Kurt was kind of throwing a spotlight my way, which I always appreciate. He's a nice guy. I'm looking forward to being able to meet him in person and shake his hand at PAX a little bit later this year. But in any case, as a reminder, this is the Minecraft Iron Man Kurt Challenge. Yeah, a little bit of a shorter episode today because I'm still not feeling great to keep my energy level up, but let's go ahead and get started. Hello, and welcome back to the Minecraft Iron Man Kurt Challenge. I am Brian, and this is episode 7 of this series. It's been a little while, so let me bring you back up to speed, or some of you may be new. But basically, the goal of this particular challenge and series is to defeat the enderdragon without ever taking any damage. And so I am 7 episodes in now. And the thing that I've been working on, I've got a bunch of projectile protection armor, which I'm hoping will save me from a skeleton arrow. If a skeleton manages to get an arrow at me, hopefully I won't take any damage. And I've been working on trying to get enough gold for an enchanted golden apple so that we can go to the nether. So I need to find some more gold. Diamonds are always welcome because I wouldn't mind some diamond armor. And I need to get some obsidian for going to the nether, and it's also the case that I'm carrying around a lot of crap at this point, so I may need to set up a base on the surface. I left off the last episode down here in an abandoned mine shaft, which is not necessarily the best thing to do, but we seem like we're reasonably safe right now. And because I kind of lit up all this area, but I don't remember kind of the layout of any of this. Let's see, I think I need 72 for a golden apple, and I'm up to 57. So that is pretty good. And yeah, basically the idea of this series was an homage to Kurt, who's done so well in Mindcrack Ultra Hardcore thus far. And yeah, in terms of not taking damage. Although when he finally does take damage, I guess he's done it in somewhat spectacular fashion. UHC Season 10 is going on right now, and I guess since not necessarily everyone has seen it, I shouldn't give spoilers, so I won't say much about it other than this has been my favorite season to watch in a long time. Obviously, there's still more of it to come. We're only 5 episodes in. But if you haven't been watching that, I would recommend checking it out. Alright, I think I just heard a skeleton. I see a chest over here. Since this is all lit up, I presume I've been here. Like I said, I haven't played this map in a while, and so I'm just trying to kind of remember what's going on and where I've been and where I need to go. And one thing that I learned that I guess I kind of knew in theory, but hadn't really thought about the practical consequences of, that I learned from watching Season 10 of Mindcrack Ultra Hardcore, is Etho's strategy about enchanting extra books with level 1 as a way to kind of like find out what enchant you're going to get. There's kind of a trade-off between enchanting books and actually enchanting pieces that you intend to, like armor and weapons and things that you're actually going to put the enchants on. The books, you can, put level 1 enchants and get a bunch of kind of level 1 types, low-level things on the books, and the advantage is that you have to see what it is, so you don't end up, getting Bane of Arthropods on your diamond sword or something like that. And the disadvantage, obviously, did I just come from here? I'm already getting myself turned around. Apologies for those of you who might be like screaming at me saying I'm going in circles. No, I'm not going in circles at least, but it does look like all of this is lit up. And I don't hear any enemies anywhere, which I guess is pretty good for the moment. But I also don't hear any lava or like a new direction to explore. What level am I at? 21. It's a good place to find more gold and diamonds. And I've got plenty of arrows, so I don't need to dig any more gravel. I've basically been trying to kind of play this, I'll call it UHC style, where I'm not going to do any kind of, branch mining or, digging around at random. I will dig up ores, and sometimes they reveal other ores behind them. And so that is awesome. Here's some more gold. And yeah, so the disadvantage of using books is that you may get something that you don't need. You might be trying to enchant a weapon, and you might get an armor enchantment, and so it ends up being kind of useless. Let's see. I can pick up more coal if I go like this and go ahead and create, let's see, I only need to get 2 more to keep it in a stack. And then I should be able to hold all of those things. Did I pick up the sticks? I don't think I picked up the sticks. Let's throw away 1 piece of flint. Yes, this is definitely becoming kind of an inventory management horror festival with all the stuff I'm trying to carry around, so I definitely need to set up a base on the surface. And since I don't hear any other enemies or any other good directions to go, I don't know if I can find my way back through this mine shaft back up to the surface. But I think ideally I will try to do that and establish some kind of base. For those of you who may not remember, or maybe just kind of catching up on the series, I hear some flowing water above me. Try going back up here. Oh, yeah, I kind of vaguely remember bits of this now. There's a spider spawner somewhere near this room, I think. And did I come in over here? Yeah. Yeah, I think maybe I'll be able to find my way back through the cave over here. It's starting to come back to me. It kind of impresses me. Right, and there's a way up to the surface over there, which is not the way that I came in. And then... oh. Yeah, I did go through here. Let's check it out over here and see if it seems safe. I know there's a water current kind of flowing at me over here, if I recall correctly. But I don't hear any bad guys at the moment. So, I don't know how risky this is or ill-advised it is. But I'm going to try going up here to find my way back up to the surface. And... being a little quiet because I want to listen for monsters. I also just recently installed a new lamp in my computer room that is kind of a soft light, but it's a little bit brighter. Okay, now we're back at the surface because I see snow up here. Okay, I'm just going to light up this area. I don't hear any monsters because it's daytime. All right, great. Back to the surface. In any case, the lamp, the disadvantage of the lamp is that it makes it a little bit harder because the light in the room is brighter to see through the darkness in Minecraft. All right, it is kind of like the middle of the day. What are my coordinates? We have a Z of... that would be getting bigger if I head this way, and X is kind of near the center of the map. I don't remember kind of where I've been. I was hoping to find the stronghold just by kind of randomly stumbling across it. And that has not happened. And then I was going to set up a base kind of above the stronghold because it's happened to me in a number of worlds where I'll just be kind of randomly kind of caving and exploring around, and then you hear the sound of zombies breaking down doors underground, and you're like, aha, I found the stronghold. And... alright, apparently there's a lava pool somewhere nearby, and these chunks aren't loading, so let's press F3 and A to get the chunks to reload. But yeah, in this world I've been trying to kind of walk around a lot on the surface, kind of all around the area of, I think it's 700 to 1200 blocks out is where the stronghold spawns on each map, and just kind of hope that I would kind of randomly stumble across it, but it hasn't happened. So it's probably not going to happen. I do think I want to find a place to set up... there's a pumpkin, right on the top of the mountain over there. Find a place to set up a base that I kind of like. And... I don't know exactly where I want to do it. I guess I should probably do it in a desert because at some point I'm going to need to be fighting Endermen at night in order to gather up all of the Ender Pearls I'll need to create Eyes of Ender eventually, assuming I manage to quote-unquote stay alive until then, because once again, the goal of the challenge is to never take any damage. And so if I take a half-hearted damage at some point, then it's game over, is the way that I was kind of intending to play. Really wasn't expecting to get this far. Although I haven't taken a ton of risks so far in the game. Hello, cheaty snow. Let's make some of you go away. Floating cheaty snow, you are so magical. That will never get old. Let's see. But yeah, at this point, I need to set up a base because my inventory has gotten so crowded. And I guess I just want to find... I mean, I guess I could do it in... It doesn't have to be a desert. This is also a relatively nice biome where you have a lot of nice flat area where I would be able to see kind of Endermen coming from any direction. So I could do that. And my coordinates, yeah, we're still around, definitely in the range of where... Okay, the sun is going to be going down. Should I do that and try to fight some Endermen at night kind of out around here? I guess I could try it. If I'm going to do that, then I am going to want a lot of kind of safe, torched out area. And what have I not thought through yet? Probably a lot. I can create kind of a safe place where the Enderman can't get me. I've got plenty of arrows for my bow and arrow. The ground is reasonably flat. I'm going to create like a big perimeter that's going to be well lit at nighttime so that I don't have to worry about bad guys spawning there. And I can just kind of like see them on the perimeter. Mobs don't spawn on ice, and so we won't get many mobs spawning over there. I haven't lit up the caves kind of underneath where I am now. Thought I might have just heard a skeleton for a moment underground somewhere. But let's see, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to want... Oops. Kind of a nice thing like this. Let's go ahead and make it 4x4. And let's put some light on top so no mobs spawn on top. And let's see. I may get attacked by spiders, and so it's good to have at least a couple of places where you have kind of like two wide things that you can kind of hide behind to get the spiders behind. And so I guess I'll put one more of those kind of over here that a spider can't easily kind of get through. You can kind of slip through here, but it's often the case. I guess I'll do... Yeah, let me do this as well. Alright, and I guess for the first time in this series, we will try to kill some Endermen, because I don't think I'm carrying any Ender Pearls at this point. And at this point, my inventory is also really crowded full of stuff. Let me do one more while I have time, just before the sun goes down and any mobs start spawning. In my experience, for whatever reason, when you're in a snowy... Is this called Ice Plains? What is this biome? I'll take a look on the F3 menu in a moment. But in this biome, my experience is that natural mob spawning tends to be less. I have no idea why that would be, unless like there's just more prone to be underground caves in this area, or I've just done less caving in this area in general. Alright, we're going to have mob spawning in just a moment. I think I will kill the pigs. I'm going to need a fresh sword now that I see that. So let's kind of be aware of that as well. I just don't want the pigs running around because whenever I see motion in my peripheral vision, it always kind of catches me by surprise and makes me think that it's a hostile mob. Alright, so I need to make myself a fresh iron sword. I can enchant it real quick. I'm going to put down a chest, probably, with some stuff. Oops. I don't think I'm going to need the lava bucket on the bar right now. And yeah, the pigs will also make kind of like walking noises that'll make me kind of paranoid. Let's see. Didn't leave myself a lot of room here. Alright, we'll put a chest here. And actually, I can go ahead and put the furnaces out. Start cooking up some stuff as well. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hello, pig. Goodbye, pig. Yeah, still haven't seen a single hostile mob spawn yet, which seems a little odd. Alright, I'm just going to dump off a little bit of excess inventory so that my inventory is a little bit more cleared up than it's been in a long time. And let's go ahead and create myself a new iron sword so that I just have it ready to go. Can hope that I can get some sharpness. But I'll take a random enchant. Sharpness, great. Alright, I'm going to start using that. And yeah, I think that's good enough for right now. I see a skeleton out over there. I do have a bow and arrow that I can use for sniping guys at range. And this is easy enough to kind of come and get under if I manage to find any endermen to look at. And yeah, I guess this could be a little bit premature. When it becomes daytime, I think I'll go down. Sniper duel! Wow, that's an achievement I've never gotten. I know for a long time that achievement was broken. I believe that happens when you kill a skeleton from more than 50 meters away or something. And yeah, I don't know that I've really tried to get that achievement before. But that's kind of exciting to me. I was just trying to make sure that we weren't going to have any skeletons who were going to be shooting at me. All right, I saw some zombies spawn over there. They're not interesting. Yeah, I think I'll definitely have to light up. Oh, there's an enderman. Okay, great. Can I look at him? Yeah, I think he's angry. All right, come here, Mr. Enderman. Where'd you go? Did you actually come here? No, you didn't. You just made the noise. Oh, there's a second enderman sound. Hold on, I have to be careful. All right, you dropped a pearl. That is great. Alright, there's no screaming enderman. Oh, here comes a creeper. Crap, crap. That is dangerous. I don't want him to explode all my stuff. Alright, creeper down. So that is good. I'm also up to level 15, and at this point I should start enchanting books to try to get projectile protection without wasting a whole lot of stuff. Alright, there's a spider. Did he just despawn, or did he fall in a hole? No, the spider's still there. He's pretty far away, but spiders move pretty quickly. So I'm going to go ahead and snipe him. I've got plenty of arrows from the first 6 episodes where I've hardly used them at all. Alright, zombie at far away I'm not too worried about. There's no one else who seems like there's another spider over here. Let's go ahead and snipe him. Apologies if these are hard to see on the screen. I'm kind of leaning in a little bit to see them myself. Alright, creeper, zombie. I don't see any other immediate threats. So I'm going to go ahead and create some paper. I put away the leather in the chest. Alright, that's just the sound of pig getting closer. Still don't see any more endermen. And, oh wow, that worked out perfectly. And 11 books. Alright. And so let's start putting some level 1 enchants on some books and see if we can get some more. Alright, protection 1. It's not really what I wanted. Aqua affinity 1, also not what I wanted. Once you get past level 15, efficiency 1, also not what I wanted. Let's go ahead and put these books away. The experience leveling up stuff no longer becomes linear. And so if you're going to do level 1 enchants, it's a good idea to go ahead and spend them by the time you get to level 15. Otherwise, power 1... Alright, I can use that to turn my bow into power 2. Which eventually I will want to have a very nice bow. So I think I'll go ahead and do that, actually. Let's grab the anvil. And so I can take a power 1 bow and a power 1 book and make power 2 bow for a couple more levels. Great. And let's take a quick look. I don't think I see any endermen, but it's kind of hard to see from inside. Some of the other mobs nearby have despawned. I see a zombie over here who's far enough away that I'm not too worried about him. All right, great, great. We'll try a couple more books. I want to get more projectile protection, ideally. Yeah, this may turn out to be more of a waste than I thought it was going to be in terms of levels. Although, you know, I can just, like, kill pigs. Okay, sharpness 1. I could turn this into a sharpness 2 sword. I heard something. It might just be the pigs. Let's go ahead and kill the pigs. Hey, piggies. You guys are making noise that's startling me. Making me think that mobs are going to sneak up and try to damage me, which would end the series that's already been going for 7 productive, or I guess this is the 7th, productive episode towards killing the enderdragon. Alright. Yeah, so let's go ahead and sharpness 1 plus sharpness 1 gives me sharpness 2. It's nice and cheap. Alright, I've got a nice sword. Okay, there's another enderman. And I think I angered him. He is not moving over here. So let's get closer to him and try that again. He still hasn't moved. Can I look at him from over here? There we go. Here we go. He's teleported somewhere now. Alright, where'd you go, silly? I saw him teleport. But now I do not hear angry enderman noises. Alright, this is always a nerve-wracking point in time. Did he get angry and then, like, despawn because he was so far away? I think that might be what happened. Oh, there's an enderman on the hill over here. Can just barely see him. This is a risk. But, oh, crap! Ah, the enderman came back. That's it. We took damage. Ah, I knew it was a risk. How come he's not making the angry enderman sound? Like that. Usually they make that sound pretty frequently. I was pretty sure he had gone away. I hope I made a backup of the world at some point, because people were suggesting that possibly I make backups of the world in order to come back. Maybe I shouldn't have come out here, although I'm not sure how to find that enderman. I wonder where he came from. I'll have to go and review the video. Ah, how sad. Well, I managed to last for about like 6.5 episodes. Each one's been like 35 minutes or more, and so that ends up being somewhere in like the 4-hour range of getting through a world and not taking any damage, and I'd gotten pretty far, and so I'm pretty proud of that accomplishment. But at some point I was going to need to rack up my ender pearls for the enderdragon. And yeah, I feel like I just got a little unlucky there, or maybe was just trying too hard. Ooh, I can see through the world all of a sudden. And that was kind of cool. Yeah, all right. I'm not sure what to do. Some people had suggested, I mean, I had originally proposed just kind of like starting over, like once I take damage, like I have to delete this world and start over. Other people suggested like going to a backup from the end of the previous episode and kind of restarting the game there. I don't know. I'm not sure that my heart is as much in this series as when it first started. It was definitely fun to try out, and also kind of like good to practice kind of like good UHC fighting skills and being able to not take damage for a long period of time. But yeah, I guess let me know in the comments if you have strong opinions on where you would like this series, if anywhere, to go, and I will consider them as I decide what I want to do next. Sadly, like Kurt, I have finally taken some damage in my little series going on here, but at the same time accomplished some good things. I hope it's been enjoyable to watch. I'm going to go ahead and stop babbling here, and yeah, once again, let me know what you guys want to see in the comments below, and I hope you guys are having a great day. I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.